And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Portland?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
And so in the game for the Hornets, we've got ball. Williams is out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Trey Mann, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. Pass to Mann, to the paint. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a finish at the rim by Grant Williams. I didn't know he had that in his game, fellas.
Ball against Henderson. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Hornets trail by 8. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Portland on D. Williams misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
Here's Mann. Portland making their last shot. Nurkic, a screen on Thybulle. Here's Mann. Nails it from 3. Mann's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort. And
big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Williams.
On the floor for your trail.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Williams, a screen on Thybulle. Pass to Williams. Now here's ball. Defended by Henderson. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
outstanding shot blocker, DeAndre Ayton, off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Here's Nurkic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Portland leading by 7. Up top, Henderson. Pounded by Ball. Henderson misses. Charlotte's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Down low. Left side man. It's stolen by Thybulle. It's a one-on-one situation. Kamari, that's good.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Portland making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Okogie. Miller on the wing. Man, the pass to Miller. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Now here's Henderson. 11 points in the game. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Hornets trail by 8. Ball right side. Over Henderson. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Avdia on the wing. Pounded by Ball. Outside Thybulle. Back to Avdia. From the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. Here's Ball. LaMelo working inside.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Grant with a screen on Ball. Here's Henderson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Ayton. Back to Henderson. Now Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Miller. Again, the miss by Portland. Hornets trail by 6. Floats one up. It's deflected.
Avdia, great timing, contesting that. Send it back, young sir.
And here's Grant. Still no points. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mark Williams. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Williams, a screen on Grant. Here's Bridges. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Shot is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got 9. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Grant the screen. Simons against Ball. Avdia passes to Simons. The three-pointer off the mark. Hornets trail by 8. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Robert Williams checked in for Ayton. And a change for the Hornets. Mann's checked in. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So for the Blazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Grant. Kamara comes in for Avdia. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Thibault. For 3, Bridges. Simons with a rebound.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming, and Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now here's Ball. 10 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 12.
Now, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
And there's a pick. The drive by Simons. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's Charlotte with it. Portland making their last shot. Williams with the screen. Ball against Simons. Pass to Williams. Here's Sharp. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Sharp. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Now, here's Williams. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Count that one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
He's just showing off tonight. Simon's an explosive scorer with great energy.
And Williams punches it home.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Williams no good on that one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the middle. Kamare, that's good. Kamare's got 7.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Good on both. Doris, Tre Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
The NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet. And a lot of times, especially for somebody of Tre Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
.44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. 3 on 3, and it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Williams, a screen on Ball. Down low. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. They trail by 11. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Can't get it to drop. It's stolen by Green. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
I'm gonna call my agent now.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Trailblazers.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. For 3, Bridges. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Hornets trail by 13. Outside, Green. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
They retain possession. Grant with a screen on Miller. Outside for Grant. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
There's Ball with a 3. A 3-ball from LaMelo.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Hornets trail by 14. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Williams passes to Green. Ball outside. Pass to Miller. A shot from the high post. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Miller's got 11.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Trailblazers lead by 12. Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Here's Avdia. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Ball with no fear. And Ball throws it down.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Grab the screen. Henderson drives in. Avdia from outside. The rebound by Bridges.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Miller outside. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. 14 points for him.
Oh, Brandon Miller showing off his range right there.
Ayton, a screen on Ball. Here's Henderson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. For the Trailblazers, Klingin, he's checked in for Ayton. Kamara comes in for Avdia. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 9-point game. Got a hand on it. Here's Kamari. Green covering. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The first free throw is good.
At the line to Portland, Kamari.
That one misses. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Miller. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Miller's got 17 points.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Now here's Simons. He's got 13. He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5. Here.
Second personal foul.
And that one falls for Simons.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Outside, Green. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lingen's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And just great commitment to the play. Simons doesn't let the foul stop him cold.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Now here's Miller. He's got 17. Inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
They set the pick. Here's Simons. Oh, a big-time jam. Slams it right over Williams.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Miller. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Outside man. Takes a 3. Fires. Hitting the triple. Man's got 8.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Grant with a screen on ball. Simons with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Kamare. Give him 8. Grant outside. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Kamare, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And I love how he's earned his share of points at the line tonight, not wasting his chances at all.
Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That, folks, is what we call a little bit of grittiness. Grant Williams through contact. Yes, sir.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Portland leading by 9. Here's Sharp. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Ball. Give him 20. Williams lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, sometimes what separates Grant Williams is the power he plays with, great strength.
Here's Simons over to the wing. Grant with a screen on Ball. Here's Simons, and he dunks it down.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Hornets trail by 11. Pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Here's Miller. And it's off from three-point range. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Simons. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Nurkic is checked in for Charlotte. Okogie comes in for Miller.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his third foul of the game. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Puts it up off the inbound. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 14. It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Avdia. And they recover it. Goes back up. Hornets with the rebound.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And that one's good. Man's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And Dorsett, 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds. Yusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
B.A., we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old-school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 9. There's the drive, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Pass to Okogie. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 14. Simons left side. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Hornets trail by 14. Outside man. Doesn't go that time. Ayton with the defensive effort. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Pass to Ayton. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Ayton's gotten his third basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to...
Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the...
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Portland ahead. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Josh Okogie. LaMelo Ball is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Ball finds Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Simons. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Thybulle's checked in. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's man. There's a screen by Nurkic. And Williams over to help. Here's Okogie. Lets it fly from 18. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And that one's good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Now here's man, covered by Thybulle.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And it's tough to defend the pick and roll with Simons running it. He's got a great sense of that set.
Hornets trail by 14. Tipped away. Driving in.
Awesome!
Hammers it home.
So nice. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Trailblazers, Kamara comes in for Avdia, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Diabate's checked in for Williams. Okogie, the pass to man. Here's Okogie. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he recovers it. Pass to Nurkic. Clock at 4. Off target from 3-point range.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Ayton, a screen on ball. Henderson, the pass to Ayton.
Shooting just about 90% from the charity stripe now. Not wasting freebies here in the second half.
That's good from Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Williams. Nurkic finds Miller. There's a screen by Nurkic. Miller outside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And they pick up 2. Man's gotten 4 this quarter.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Ayton, a screen on ball. Henderson with it. Nurkic picks him up. Offensive board. Outside for Henderson. Outside Thybulle. Portland again missing. Hornets trail by 16. Salon, no good.
You've got to be more aggressive. That kind of soft effort won't get it done.
Ayton, a screen on ball. Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Williams is checked in for Ayton. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Back to Miller. On the wing man. Pass the ball. Outside man. Shot clock at 5. Nurkic a screen on Thybulle. A shot from the mid-range. And he gets the jumper to drop.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
That's good from Grant on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Hornets trail by 18. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Deni Avdia's checked in for Portland. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. Bridges passes to Miller. Now here's Ball. Pulls it from 20. And there it is for him. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy? Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
It's Williams, high post. And stolen by Williams. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Finished off the break. Thibel's got his first points of the game.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Pass to man. And it's blocked by Thibault. Avdia outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Avdia's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
Hornets trail by 20. Outside man. Here's Miller, defended by Avdia. From 11 feet away, Miller can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Shots good by Henderson.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside man. Miller with it. Avdia picks him up. For 3, Bridges. Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Scoot Henderson.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Simons.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. Outside Walker. Again, the miss by Portland. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Yep, count it. Ball's got 12 points in just the second half.
What an exciting young star LaMelo Ball is. Already a fan favorite if he's in the open court. Look out.
Henderson drives in. Thibault finds Avdia. And that one's good. Avdia's got 6 points in the quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Avdia. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, already a pretty cunning defender. Henderson finds chances to swipe the ball and sets the play in motion.
Miller outside. Pass to Green to the middle. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Green. Ball's got 29.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Green, the pass to Ball. Deflected.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anfernee Simons.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Can they get it? Here's Miller. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Walker for three. The shot won't fall. Henderson, the pass to Walker. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Walker sets a screen. Henderson for three. They get the rebound. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now Ball. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anfernee Simons.
Listen, once you step in here, no, you can't go back. Try me, no one told you now, see, that's a no-go. Oh, she fine like when I'm dancing on a logo. But no, it ain't not for free. My minimum fee go crazy. I'm dropping them.